Good morning and welcome to Redeemer Church. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. In our church's February newsletter, our music director Jim published a list of our most used hymns over the past year. The one that was used 17 times was Lord, Whose Love and Humble Service. And I think it's a very appropriate hymn for Redeemer. In 1961, the Department of Social Welfare for the National Council of Churches planned a conference on churches and social welfare to be held in Cleveland. They invited the Hymn Society of America to seek out new hymns on social welfare to be used at the conference. Of the more than 200 submissions, 6 were chosen for the conference, and this one was chosen as the conference hymn, and we have sung it ever since. It's a powerful hymn that reminds us how Christ came to bear the weight of human need, and that as Christ's followers, we should do the same. In fact, calling our service to others one form of worship to God. The hymn admits that as much as we do, our world remains broken, with many still in need. With all that we do, we can't forget that the need for us to reach out and for compassion remains. By verse 3, the hymn becomes a prayer that God might grant us the vision to see the needs around us, the compassion and will to respond, and that God might stir us not just to service, but to ardent service for others. The final verse is an affirmation we make that the things we have sung about are the things we will do as part of our worship and in response to all that God has done for us. Here are the words to this remarkable hymn. Lord, whose love and humble service bore the weight of human need, who upon the cross forsaken worked your mercy's perfect deed. We, your servants, bring the worship, not of voice alone, but heart, consecrating to your purpose every gift which you impart. Still, your children wander homeless. Still, the hungry cry for bread. Still, the captives long for freedom. Still, in grief, we mourn our dead. As you, Lord, in deep compassion, heal the sick and free the soul, by your Spirit send your power to our world to make it whole. As we worship, grant us vision to your love's revealing light, and its height and depth and greatness dawns upon our quickened sight. Making known the needs and burdens your compassion bids us bear, stirring us to ardent service, your abundant life to share. Called by worship to your service, forth in your dear name we go. To the child, the youth, the aged, love in living deeds to show. Hope and health, goodwill and comfort, counsel, aid, and peace we give. That your servants, Lord, in freedom, may your mercy know and live. One of the best things for me in having an intern is that each year as the intern discovers Redeemer, I get to see Redeemer again with new eyes. Vicar Amanda, who has had experience in many churches, continually comments to me about the ways this congregation lives beyond its walls, reaching out in compassion into our community and world. There's not much else you'd like to hear about a church. Well done, good and faithful servants. Now, forth in Christ's name, go. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.